guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is day 2 of Junk Journal July that is being hosted by the amazing MegJournals. Just like yesterday, her channel will be linked below. Please go follow her so that you can see all of the official videos being uploaded for this challenge. Today we're going to be working on prompt number 2, which is postcard. Do you want to talk about what you're thinking as far as postcards?
I'm thinking more before the 1950s, such as Victorian time, letter style. I have references on Pinterest, if I can get those up and show you. Mom can talk while I find those.
For me, I don't know why, but I just can't stop thinking about like postcards from the 1940s and wartime, and I got to thinking about my granddaddy, and he was actually in World War II, and so I have a bunch of things that kind of go along with 1940s wartime, so I probably am going to put a picture of granddaddy in there just because. I also got to thinking about this because one of the books that I picked as part of my books for July is called The Book of Summer, which also references World War II. So I thought at some point I could kind of tie that back into my spread. But I just have a bunch of things. So I have some stuff that Jillian used for her
high school history
project this year. This was just the trial for how we were printing it. So I have these pages that I could use as the background. It has just all different kinds of things, the 101st Bombardment Group, which my husband's grandfather was actually a part of. He was a bombardier. Famous people in the military, stuff like that. I also printed these ephemera pieces from Sweet Pea Curiosities. I believe is the name of the store. If not, I will put it up on the screen, but I will also link her shop below. But there's just a bunch of really fun 1940s ephemera, and then she actually had these postcards, and I love this one of the women in uniform, so I'm probably going to use that as my actual postcard piece. And then I really liked that they had some of the famous people from the 1940s, a couple of which were in the military, so I might make one of those into my charm somehow.
A couple of which we wrote about, actually.
In addition to this, I do somewhere, I have to remember what I did with it. I have a button. When my grandmother passed away years ago, I kept all of her buttons. I remember as a child playing with her button collection. My cousin and I would always love playing with them, and so when she passed away, I kept her button collection, and in it is a button that used to be on my grandfather's peacoat. Yeah, it was on his peacoat, so I might use that as my charm. So, and then I just have a bunch of papers that I think kind of fit the color scheme, so I don't know 100% how the layout is going to go, but my theme is based off of 1940s wartime postcards and my granddaddy.
Mine is very Victorian, as this shows here. This is a post on Pinterest. It's love letters and cards, and similar to actual postage themes, where you have letters and little flip outs that have all of your different post stamps, because they would collect them and keep them. So I thought it was very cute, and I really like the time frame, as you've seen from yesterday's video. So I thought I would go a little more 1900s, 1800s, like always.
Okay, well.
We have to decide what pages we're doing.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do mine
on the second page.
Yeah, I have to look. So I'm going to open this up and try to find a spot. Probably not gonna do it on the second page because I don't feel like that looks very 1940s wartime.
Yeah. We are actually gonna do mine at the back of my first signature here, because I have this paper It looks like a very Victorian style wallpaper. I really like it. And it goes along well because I have space where I can do my journaling that's just blank and white. And I have room to add all of my decorations. Little things that we're going to add. I have this beautiful paper piece from a pack we did have, and it looks gorgeous. Looks like a little stamp or tag, and then I have actual stamps we can use as well, and all of this letter paper that you see on the edge of the screen here, which is from a book and an actual letter. So let's see how layouts are gonna work.
Oh, our candle went out, so I'm just gonna move it.
Yeah. And I think it's probably safer with the amount of paper we have on the table.
I think I've decided I'm going to use this, this green, almost houndstooth paper, kind of matches my color scheme, and then I like that this is like ledger paper, so I think I'm gonna do it here.
Which is a little French tag. I don't exactly remember what it says, but on the front of it, it has this little stack of postcards. I am so shaky. So I think I might include that because it's very cute and it's very on theme.
Mm-hmm.
Anything French.
Okay, I think I'm going to go through this giant stack of paper here and decide which papers I actually want to use.
Because you know.
Because I have about 40 here and I can't use them all, so.
I don't know where to use this because I keep holding on to it. We'll find a place for it eventually.
So let's see. Should start with this stuff first because these are the things that I know for sure.
Did you take the rest of this page?
I have a piece of it on here somewhere.
Because I had a bigger piece of it, but I don't know where it is now.
That one?
No, it's not that one.
I'm not sure. Okay. This is my color scheme, so let's see what we've got here.
Oh my goodness gracious. Can we come out of the little envelope, please? Thank you. We have a page that's stamped, so I may want to keep these, but
maybe.
I don't know if I want to keep these for the stamps theme or if I want to include them because they kind of go together.
I think stamps is good on this page too, though, just because, I mean, you have stamps on postcards.
Yeah. I just don't have very many of them. We don't have very many stamps. Although I didn't take very many of them, so maybe I could get more. What?
So I like pulling in this orange, but I almost think I like this better because it kind of brings in the yellow, but also matches the gingham on her shirt.
Ooh. But that's really cute. It's, No, I say go with that one.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Okay.
Go with the big one. The big one.
No, the big one, big one.
I think I might make these look like a stamp.
Oh.
I like those. And I think because, so originally I was going to use this little bit of green polka dot, but I think because I have that, I don't necessarily need it.
Okay. I think I might use the Ace of Cups stamp, and then I might pick more when we do stamps, because we have more. I just didn't pick them out.
See, but this really goes too.
I think that green and that green are tied in because it's right there and right there. I say do that one instead of the orange because I feel like the
Why?
orange makes it very fall and this matches the houndstooth.
I might use them both.
You could. Mom?
I say all the patterns today.
Mom. Stripes, flowers, words. So, I have this page here, which is all of these little papers to write on and all of these little words of affirmation, quotes. And I believe I'm going to use this one here, which says, live for the moments you can't put into words, as well as the You're Beautiful tag to go along with everything else. Bring some color in.
I like it.
If I can cut on the straight line.
I think I'm going to use this 1940s wartime tag. I don't know for what exactly, but my thought process at the moment is just cut out all the things that kind of strike my fancy and go from there.
Yeah, same.
We did attempt to be a little bit more prepared today
Than we were yesterday?
than we were yesterday.
Yesterday we were both a little tired and didn't really have a grasp on what we were doing.
Yeah.
But today we both feel a little more prepared, I think.
Yeah. I still really like the way both of our pages turned out yesterday, given that we didn't really know what we wanted to do.
Yeah. But sometimes that's just the fun of it. Going with the flow. Never knowing where to start.
Yeah.
Always fun. Coming up with ideas. Cool.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden I was like, I'm gonna cut these girls out right here. And oddly enough, I originally had every intention of like having this whole thing be more about Granddad, but
Maybe it's just
all
1940s women.
I was gonna say it's all the women in the war that are like calling to me.
That was our favorite part of my history thing because Mom helped me do the research for my history project because homeschooling is fun. I love it. And Women of the War was my favorite part.
You sounded a little sarcastic there. She really does enjoy it.
I really do. I wasn't trying to be sarcastic. Homeschooling is fun.
Homeschooling is fun. I love it.
I really do. I enjoy homeschooling because I get to do all of the things that I enjoy. I get to do my favorite subjects.
Yeah. And you really get to invest some time into the subjects that really do interest you.
I do very advanced history every time
Yeah.
because history has always been one of my favorite subjects, no matter what the topic is.
Yeah. I don't know how.
And for some odd reason, our family has always had a fascination with World War II.
Well, I think it honestly partly stems from the fact that, I mean,
We had
We had,
family
yeah,
who were in
fam-
World War II. And
family members that served in the military.
we have
So.
your grandpa's flag still.
Yep, we do. Yep, his military flag from his funeral. So, okay. That's all I'm going to use up those.
He was a good man.
Mm-hmm.
Mom has a picture of him from when he was older after the war. And he kept the same glasses style and the same facial hair. And he's just adorable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love my granddaddy. So once again, I forgot to print these things on thicker cardstock. So I'm going to back them with something just to make them a little sturdier, I think. I'm not sure what, because I don't know if I want to like put a blank piece of paper on the back of them and have these
Be your journal.
be what I journal on, or if I want to have them be stuck down. I'm not sure.
Who knows?
So let's see here. Oh, you know, I should have gotten. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I should have gotten my. What are they called when they with the scissors that make the funny shapes?
Crinkle?
Yeah. But we have stamps, so I can just put a stamp behind this that has that to make it look like a stamp. Oh. Yesterday we kept breaking out in song. Apparently today I just can't remember what anything's called.
It's fine. We went to the grocery store and stood there for like 10 minutes trying to figure out what the other was talking about. We were trying to communicate on what crackers to buy.
Yeah.
Neither of us could understand the other. Solid 10 minutes.
Cut out a P and a C for postcard. And then I cut out B and M for my granddaddy's initials. And I think I'll make the B and the M look like the stamps.
I thought his first name wasn't Bob.
Well, that's what he went by. His name is Robert, but he went by Bob. I knew him as Bob.
Yeah.
Well, I knew him as Granddaddy, but Granddaddy or Grandpappy.
It's weird. It's also kind of interesting. All of the grandfathers in our family have always gone by Pappy.
A lot of them, yeah.
Because we have Pappy from my great aunt,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have Pappy from my great grandmother and Pappy from my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
All of the granddads go by Pappy. And I just think it's interesting that not a lot of people use that name
Happy.
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always what I think of whenever you refer to a grandfather.
I think it's cute because I've talked to Dad about it, and Dad wants to go as, he wants to be Pop Pop.
Which is adorable.
I know. I love that he wants to be Pop Pop.
And you and Emma keep talking about what you're gonna be when she has kids.
Mm-hmm. She wants me to be Grammy.
Yeah.
Like Mom was.
It's just cute. Grammy's cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's also memorable.
Mm-hmm.
I go with that because then you can have little like numbers on the bottom one.
Mm-hmm. There, that's better. I did that. I cut the B down and I put it on the one that says 5 cents. So much better.
Oh, I think those are cute together.
Mm-hmm.
So those are cute. I want.
Apparently I was really enthusiastic there.
Is that sarcasm I hear?
No, I went to say mm-hmm, and my voice was mm-hmm. That was good. That was funny.
Perfect timing.
Oh, it covers up the boy's head. That's okay. A regular stamp would cover up the stuff on the picture too. On a picture too.
It's the
Roger. No, is it Roger Rabbit? No. Bugs Bunny.
What?
Nope. Oh, and people are gonna be like, she's so smart. Yesterday when we were singing the Cinderella song, and I said, "Oh no, it's when Cindy is cleaning the floor." No, it's not. It's when she wakes up in the morning and she's singing to the little birds and the mice.
Yeah.
She sings a completely different song when she's cleaning the floor. But that's what I said yesterday. I was like, it's when she's cleaning the floor.
Yeah, is a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.
Yeah. So she wasn't singing it when she was cleaning the floor.
I never corrected you. I don't think I was listening when you said that.
I wasn't listening.
I was in my own little world over here. I'm always in my own little world.
Oh, see, those are so cute. Look at that. Look, so cute.
Oh, those are adorable, Mama.
I like them.
They remind me of, what is the show I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Big Mansion. Filigree Gate. I think it's the episode in Series of Unfortunate Events, Montgomery's Mansion, because that's what the M reminds me of. It reminds me of, his gate.
So once again, we did quite a bit off camera, and this time it was because we started to run out of natural light. So we didn't think that you guys would actually even be able to see what we were doing. So it's technically the next morning, and we're gonna show you what we did.
Yeah.
So I really like the way this spread ended up. When I originally had the idea for the 1940s like postcard thing, my grandfather really was going to be the main focus. But kind of as I was going along, I was really inspired by the women of the war. I had this page from Jillian's history project, and then I found this little cutout of the girls, and it says, "With brave wings she flies," which I thought was really cool. And then I did end up kind of more with the women postcards. I did my journaling on the back of this one, and I have left this one blank for the time being, just so that I can add my book review of the book that I'm reading this month that is war themed. And then I just created this cute little flip out that has this tag in it, and it says 1940s wartime, but again, it has all of the women on there. And I just thought that was kind of fun. And I used this yellow washi tape because it kind of looks like phone cord, which I thought was fun. And I have, it's this cute little envelope. It says postcard on the back. And then up here it says, "We are fearless, and so the adventure begins." Because I don't know, they don't call it the greatest generation for
No reason.
nothing. So, but yeah, so I'm really, really happy. I love kind of the color scheme, the very vintage feel. I feel like this spread really goes very well with my overall theme of the, 1940s, 50s, vintage kind of stuff going on.
Mine's more 1890s.
Yeah.
So mine are all gonna be a little more vintage feeling, a little more Victorian, because that's just the style I enjoy. But here I originally had the idea of doing this kind of like a post office theme, where it has all of these little places where you would put your cards and your mail orders. So that was my original idea, and I just expanded from there. Did some decoration and things. This I made. It's a cute little postcard that has a specimen on the cover. I have this little one that says Tout Paris, which is a cute little postcard. And then I have some motivational quotes in here, like "You are beautiful, you're a work of art." And I did my journaling on the back of this card here, which I thought was really cute. If I can get it back in here. They're a little tight sometimes. And I really, really love...
Hold on. She did this, guys. So, her work there. Should show that off. And if you're not going to, your mother will do it for you.
I did make this, though, which was inspired
beautiful
by all of those vintage floral envelopes. And it's this cute little tie. On the inside, it has another journaling card that says, "Live for the moments you can't put into words," which I thought is a really good quote, because I often don't know how to put my thoughts into words. And I did more journaling on the back. I just love the Victorian era style. I love all of the lace detail and how extravagant everything was. I thought it was fun to take in that historical element of a post office and traditional postcards.
I love how yours turned out. I mean, I know we've only done 2 prompts so far, but I think both of these are my favorite that we've done so far.
You never know, we have another video to film.
Yeah, we have several actually.
Because
But, all right. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you again for another video tomorrow when we tackle prompt 3. Bye.